time in your life where you feel like it's time to take like a risk to do what you want to do? Or do you think that, I don't know, because I feel like I know so many people like in my specific, I know so many people in my specific who are like around me who are really, really annoyed at like their current life situation, but they feel like there's no way out. But I feel like there's always an option out, always.
Okay. What was the question though?
Yeah, I think I should choose a different question.
Yeah,
I want
it's really tough.
When is it time? Yeah. When is it time to take a risk? And when it like, dude, always.
Yeah, it's that's what I feel like.
Always should. Always
take
your
options first, obviously. But I don't know. I'll tell you that like my mom has done marketing pretty much her entire life. Like she's branded companies her entire life, and she came to a point where she like hated it. It was coming home from work every day miserable. And she just like all of a sudden 50 years old completely changed her career and just leaped towards it. And I think it's fucking awesome that she did that to make her happy, because I mean she comes from the generation where it's like, you know, you should work your ass off at a job that you hate if you can, you know, as long as you're making money, you don't need to be happy. So I think especially for someone from that generation, it's even more difficult. So I think there's never a bad time to do something that's kind of selfish, to
risk it, baby.
Make a right decision, yeah.
Most successful people in life risk it all. At one
point. I want to change my question.
Okay.
Go for it. Would you rather your child be less attractive and extremely intelligent, or extremely attractive and less intelligent?
That's hard.
Kind of hard.
No, attractive.
Attractive people get really far. And
that is.
I think you can teach a less intelligent person to be a lot more intelligent.
You can get by. I've seen it. I see that all the time. People that are dumb as rocks but look good.
Yeah.
And they're successful.
I feel like a lot of people are dumb as rocks because they look good too. I know that's kind of weird to say, but I feel like
yeah. They don't try. They feel like their looks will carry them.
Things, yeah. I personally would choose intellect.
I want a smart kid.
I mean, I'm curious to know how ugly my kid's gonna be, but I personally would probably choose intellect in that. I don't know.
Yeah, I would want our kids to be smart.
Like I don't really care if my kid it looks great. I want to be able to talk to him and be proud of him, and I feel like I'd have trouble doing that if he was dumb as rocks.
So I'm gonna be honest here. So in my short academic career that I've had, to where I've been in like serious situations to where I've had to present like my research or other people's research, or especially in this case particularly, we had to argue for grants and talk to congressmen about certain bills and laws in terms of like for environmental science and toxicology. I'll tell you right now, the people who didn't get a grant were the other group was like way smarter than us. They were really intelligent. They had a great plan. They were ugly as fuck, and they could not present for the life of them. Right?
Yeah.
So intelligence only gets you so far, because everything in this world requires money. Research requires money, and to get money, you have to present your research and your idea to somebody, and you have to sell it to them. Literally half the classes I took were how to talk to politicians and people with a lot of money so they can give us grants so we can research. I had to honey dick people, and that's flirting with them, that's looking attractive, that's looking your best, so that they can get on your level. Because what happens with a lot of intelligent people that don't look good, they're up here, right? And it's like super obvious when they're up here when they talk to you right away.
Yeah.
That gets you nowhere. People don't like to be talked down to, especially when they have a lot of money. So if you look good and you can talk good, you get the money, you do the research,
I think
you
talking
excel.
good though kind of falls under being intelligent. Did I say talking?
I think so
well?
too.
Yeah, I already.
Talking that good, you know.
Talking that good.
Yeah, but I mean, there's like two different kinds of smart too, you know.
Yeah, and I honestly think you can teach people to be smart. Like, higher IQs does not necessarily mean that you're super smart, right?
I think that you can teach people to be smart. I don't think you can teach people to be competent. Does that make sense? Like, I've met some of the smartest individuals in my entire life,
That are
but they are
so
so lazy and just, you can't rely on
There's
them
a couple
for
examples on
anything.
Twitch that have really high IQs that make the worst decisions ever, and that they're dumb as shit, and they couldn't explain. They're just their brain works faster.
Yeah.
In this day and age, your brain only gets you as far as you can research and put that information to available for people. You know what I mean? So like, if you can take what you have in your brain and make it easily read or understood by other people, that's better than you coming up with super smart shit that people can understand or making rash decisions.
Well said.
Word. Boom.
It's a sad world, but that's the world we live in.
No, it's very, dude, like, so I kind of had like my own social experiments when I was working in retail. Like, I inadvertently started doing these, but the first time I ever had it, I had like a really big beard, and it was like red and stuff like that, and I loved my beard. It was the first time I ever grew a beard, and then I shaved it off, and I
Did
realized
Hannah like that beard?
Yeah, she did. Okay.
David's like, oh shit.
You know what it is? That she really wants my baby face back so
Okay, so
bad
he's had
right
a
now.
beard for so long, and then he like trimmed it now just a little bit, and he trimmed his hair short, and that's what I knew him as a teenager. So I'm like, I keep like looking at him, and like he's like the boy that I fell in love with when I was 15. So it's like weird.
Well,
The baby face is what I first saw. So I keep like.
well, yeah. Anyway, like, I realized that when I went back to work at Target, I worked in the electronics department, which is right across the hall from our hall, right across the lane from toys. So I saw a lot of kids and moms and stuff. And I realized that moms would approach me a lot more for help when I was clean shaven. And like, so it taught me the importance of your appearance. Like, it taught me the psychology in your appearance. It's like, it's incredible. It's a whole different world that I just realized was there.
You
And I
guys thought
still
it was
don't-
crazy when I was trying to look up the person that was hiring me for BlizzCon, and it's creeping.
Didn't think you were crazy. Well,
And a
I
lot
told
of people-
you
and a lot of
crazy,
people are
but
saying
not for
that.
the reason why.
But that's how you get shit done in this world, is make the
Right.
other person feel very comfortable with you.
Yeah,
They
that's true.
when they think back on shit, they go, oh, I had a very pleasurable experience with that person. This person would be good for my company, even if I totally have no qualifications, right? Because I've gotten a couple jobs that I should never have gotten a good job at, period.
Oh my god,
Right.
same here.
But I honeydicked that interview. I honeydicked the interview. I had them like, they're like, oh my god, this person would be perfect, and I'm just like on the job like, oh shit, this is. Hey guys, I don't know how I'm doing this.
No, yeah, it was a sobering thing to learn. It really was, and especially when you're looking at like talent for shows and stuff like that. Like, appearance is a big deal. It really is. How did we get to this?
How many
topic?
shitty actors have we seen that are? How many shitty actors have we seen that are just super attractive and that nobody cares? Like, okay,
Shitty actresses that
Channing
nobody
Tatum?
cares about.
or shitty people that are super famous.
I feel like I feel like
Kardashians.
there's girls too. Yeah, Kardashians.
They're
Paris Hilton.
huge. They're the biggest thing ever.
Every person who got famous from a porn video.
Well, Paris Hilton is kind of many people know about this. She's a fucking crazy businesswoman. She owns a lot of shit now.
I like
Yeah.
Paris Hilton.
She's pretty
Yeah,
shrewd with
but
her
thanks, but thanks to them, she was born into wealth.
Exactly.
Though. I mean,
Exactly. But,
Yeah, but
I mean,
she
she
didn't just like
she went away from her dad's money though. That's that's the
Yeah.
thing, right?
she's got like her own assets.
Interesting.
But
I
yeah,
still don't. I think she's a very good actor though.
No,
no, the acting thing was not.
she
for
came
her.
out with like an album too.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
she's a pop star now.
That's a hard work to be in. I feel
Who
like.
still has to ask a question?
Oh yeah.
Elp, right?
Oh, okay.
yeah.
When was your first impression of someone totally wrong?
That happened often.
Oh,
I'm terrible at. I don't know. Because I feel like my impressions of people, and then you taught me this, album. My impressions of people versus like on the internet versus how they were at BlizzCon was like blew my mind that people could be that different. Because I don't have like mental capacity to be that different. You know what I mean? I felt like I was pretty similar to how I was online. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong.
100%. You guys, you both are the same people you are online as you are IRL.
It's so weird. So, yeah, 100% of the time, besides a certain few people like streamers and stuff like that, 100% of the time in regards to Twitch, to BlizzCon, but like in person, I don't know. What was the question again?
Shit. When was your first impression of someone totally wrong?
I had a teacher in high school. I kind of like all of my teachers, all of my like teacher, what are they, student, parent, what are they called? Parent teacher meetings? They'd always say that I had a really bad attitude and I didn't want to listen to them. And like I just was like really rude to teachers, and there was this one teacher that I had that I hated, and I was really mean to her, and then she ended up sending me to the principal's office, and I gave her so much attitude every single day, and then like she eventually just became my favorite teacher probably ever.
Wow.
Just like I don't know. She taught me a lot. So
I felt like my impression of Jamili when I first met him was completely wrong by how I met him. Because like when I first met Jamili, I feel like we were both kind of nervous, and so but like I took his nerves as like over cocky, like almost intimidation. But it turns out that I think he was just nervous too, because as I got to know him better and better and better, and like he like rescues animals and stuff like all the time. Like he was showing me pictures of like bunnies and stuff that he was like holding and stuff, and I feel like there was a lot more to Jamili that I learned at regionals, and he definitely proved me wrong in terms of being like a cocky jerk when I first met him.
I don't really have anyone that I'm thinking of like my first impression and then they were totally different.
Yeah, same. Because like I'm a really judgmental person, but my judgments are usually pretty spot on, which annoys everybody I've ever dated. Because like anytime we meet somebody, I'm always like, if they're a bad person, I know it. I'm always like, I don't want to be friends with this person, but they don't see it yet until the end. So they're just pissed at you until that whole time, until it finally shows. And she's like, oh my god, you were right. People hate that. Anyways,
People hate that. Yeah.
it's. I mean, literally, if you're a pretty really super happy person, then you have me along that's like that very curious about this person, and oh, this person's not gonna be a good friend or whatever. It's kind of a downer, right? So like I've been trying to like tone that down a bit and just like letting it happen. So in terms of like being wrong, I usually hit the nail on the head right away just because of the vibes I pick up. But a lot of it, the internet's changed a little bit, you know what I mean? Big Moran was a big one for me. I thought he was some trolly idiot. I met him IRL, super smart guy. We had a giant conversation about free will and philosophy on Uber ride with Natagas. Like that was right there. I was like, oh shit, like this guy's really smart. This guy's really intelligent.
Yeah, I feel like judging Big Moran by like his trolley videos and then meeting him in person, he had like he has an outlook on life I did not expect.
Yeah, it was like I had a really pleasant conversations with him. Like it was like, holy shit, like this is a cool dude. Other than that, I don't know. I mean, this is a funny story. When I first met Mario, I thought he was gay, but like that
I get that all the time.
That, yeah, but that like quickly changed. It wasn't like any bad thing.
I don't think I'm a bitch before they get to know me a lot. That happens to me a lot.
That happens to me and Hannah.
What?
In fact, like when me and Hannah met you at BlizzCon, like we were talking about people that we really wanted to be friends with, and like you always came up. You just seemed like a very happy spirit.
Oh my goodness!
They're just sucking up to her now. Damn.
Yeah, wait till you see her toe, and then you're gonna be like,
What?
Oh man. Okay, well. I feel good now. Well, it happened more in high school, so. It hasn't happened to me since, yeah. I'll send you a picture, don't I? I will send you a picture.
oh, you don't.
Look as bad as it does as it did yesterday.
Can you, no, seriously, when you get it worked on,
yeah,
dude,
I will.
Full video. I'm not talking Snapchat shit. It needs to be like,
I'll
Periscope that shit.
That's a good idea. Actually.
I want them to be able to hear my voice too, so I can tell them to cut it off. I'm just like, you know what, dog, just cut it off.
out.
Cut it
What
off.
happened? Can you just give us like a
Yeah.
background and context to what's wrong with your
What's wrong
toe?
with her toe?
So I grew up ski racing, and I like always shoved my feet in the like. It's basically like ballet dancing. Like they're like 4 sizes too small, and you're constantly like hitting your feet in the. So they screwed up my toes. So I've really bad ingrown toenails, and one of them's infected right now. So yeah, that's basically.
Gross.
Super sick surgery,
Yeah,
boys.
so Elle wants me to film it when they take it out.
That's cool.
That's it. Yeah, that's
And
my
gross.
story.
It'd be so fun. Me and Mario are gonna be on Skype together, like, oh my god, look at that dude.
Have you guys ever been hit on? Elk brought something up. Have you guys ever been hit on by a gay person and then didn't realize it until like later?
No,
I always realize it.
but I get hit
I
on by
always
lesbians a
realized.
lot.
There was a
lot.
gay bar down the street from the Target that I worked at, and I swear, like there was like this person who came in and filled out surveys for me every day, and I thought that like that person just really really liked the work I did. I am the most naive mofo, dude. Oh my gosh! Like,
You want to go dinner?
dude, I came out one day. Okay, I had like an 11-hour shift, and I saw him at the beginning of my shift. And I came out like when the shift was over, and he was waiting for me in the parking lot to see if I wanted to go get a drink with him
Jeez.
after. Oh, like he was there. He must have left and came back in 10 hours, but like asked someone about like my shift and stuff. Like I've never been so wrong about it. I thought that like he wanted me to like go hang out with him and like watch football or something like that because he kept saying a bar where he watched things. I honestly think that there's men stripping at that bar. It wasn't football. So that never happened to you, Elf? I guess you have really good reads on people, huh? You got hit on by a girl.
I did. It was not. Was it last year?
It was last year.
It was like last year.
Yeah, Alex's house, right?
No, that was like years ago. But she was that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about that
Well,
girl.
you can talk about both of them if you want.
Well, apparently I didn't even know what was happening, but like one of David's brother's friends was engaged to a guy, and apparently she gets kind of like
She's notorious for hitting on little girls, like very young
like
girls.
she was like older than me. She
when
was
she's
much
drunk.
older than me, and apparently she was trying to get me alone, and I didn't know this. But then after they were like trying to keep me away from her because she was getting rapey.
Quote unquote rapey.
Quote unquote rapey. But I was like oblivious to it. I was like, oh yeah,
She's a drunk bi. That's exactly what she is, Emmy. Because she's a very obvious straight person, but when she's drunk, she's more than bi. She's like she wants to be active.
And then another time was David and I and his mom had just gone to this haunted horseman thing for Halloween, and then we stopped at this diner on the way home, and our waitress was hitting on me, and I noticed that I liked girls hitting on me because it felt nicer than when guys hit on me. It was weird.
It's true.
It was like, I was like, this is actually not so bad, you
Girls
know?
are
Like,
much more
I actually
graceful
feel good
about
about myself.
You haven't met really aggressive lesbians then, because damn, it's dirtier than guys. So I used to go to a gay club a lot because like I was dating a girl at the time, and like every time we would go to a real club in college, this was like freshman year when we thought clubbing was cool. It was awful for her, right? Because even if I was with her, she'd just get slam bammed like by every guy. Like, hey, you want to dance? You want to drink, shawty? Like, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so we had a couple of gay friends, and we would go to the gay club with them, and I was fine with it, right? Because I mean, most people think I'm gay anyways, right? I don't give a shit. I'm very comfortable with myself. I like acting gay. It's fun, whatever. I didn't mind that because I got free drinks, right? We used to play a game like how many guys could you get buy a drink for you, and it'd be perfect, right? In most of the gays knew exactly I was straight. They knew I was straight, but they still played along. It was fun. But one night we were there, and my girlfriend got fucking like just bombarded by these like really butch lesbian chicks that were super aggressive. And like, you need to come with us, and we're gonna have a threesome. You are so pretty. And I was like, at that point, I was just having fun. I was like, see ya. I just left her to the wolves, dude. But it was crazy. They were aggressive, dude. More
Yeah.
aggressive than any guy I've ever seen.
Damn.
Yeah, she wasn't butch. She wasn't butch. But she wasn't aggressive about it either.
She wasn't the aggressive the biker chick.
Yeah, I've
No,
never had
she
that
was
happen to me.
Yeah.
Drink.
That was a weird question.
I
don't know.
hate that.
I was really curious about that. Do you guys want to continue on with these questions?
It's getting kind of late for us.
Do you have any questions for
But
us?
did
Elba?
anyone else have any more questions or?
So you can go through your Twitter thing if you want. We'll get that done.
Twitter thing. Oh, you can follow me at DMachine52.
I meant questions from Twitter, dude.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have. Let's see. Do I have any questions from Twitter? In case you missed it, oh, who won the EU regionals and the Asian regionals? I don't know how to say the Asian team's name, but I'm gonna get more info on that, and I'm gonna actually post it directly on GCD TV as soon as that info goes through the different Blizzard teams, so it's translated in English, so we can learn all about that. What does tadpole taste like? It's kind of like chicken.
I thought, ugh.
It's one of those things that you don't taste; they just go straight down your throat.
Why have you had tadpole?
Oh
no.
No,
I
I
just know
don't.
story.
Tell me.
Oh man, this is gonna be awful. I expected more from you, David. That is not true. You expected exactly that. When I was a kid, me and my brothers were cleaning a pool, a pool, and the pool was quite gross to the point that there was tadpoles growing in the pool. And my brother was going to see a movie that night, and my brother is 7 years older than me, so I really wanted to go see it with him and his high school friends. And so he said, okay, you can come to the movie if you eat a tadpole. And so I ate a tadpole.
Oh God, what the fuck? Ew.
Wow.
All right, real
Wow.
quick. Let's answer the question before it goes fluffed up. Who do you want to win for BlizzCon for the WoW Arena tournament?
Who, me?
Yeah, everybody here.
You want to go first, Dana?
No.
Dude, I
I
have
can't, because
on
I'm
the-
friends with like every single one of the
every
teams.
single North American team, and even the healer on Solaris Red, I'm really good friends with. So it's a tough one, but if I were to say who I really want to win, it would probably be Juveniles.
That's
I
a
want
good one.
Juveniles to win. There's only 3 players in their team. They only have one composition, and that composition is going to require them to be very synergized in regards to like.
They play
landing
that
close
college
stuff.
so fucking well, dude. Like,
I just think that they're all like. I think Rosie's is. I think Cubsy is. I think they're great players, and I'd love to see that Cinderella story happen. Qualifying, getting 3 players, and still winning it all.
everybody wrote them off. Let's be real. In the qualifiers they were signed up, everybody wrote them off.
Everyone.
And
wrote
the
them
only
off.
reason people were talking about them is because Cubsy was on that team and people wanted to play with Cubsy.
Yep.
I really wanted Channels to win. I wanted, because I just felt like his
Yeah.
team comp and his makeup of the team was like how we want esports to be. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's how we want WoW esports to be. They were easy to deal with during the whole qualifiers, right? They were super easy to deal with. They were all on time.
Very
They were-
respectful.
Yeah, really respectful. They asked a lot of questions. They were perfect, right? And I was like, shit, man. Channels is a good friend of mine. Fuck yeah, I would want them to win. Unfortunately, shit happened. The team I want to win is whatever team I'm managing. So all I'm saying, listen, all I'm saying right now, all I'm saying is that if this is anything I don't know about esports, this is anything like real sports, I'm a very successful coach for a high-level high school team and a high-level USA qualifying team.
I'm rolling my eyes so hard right now. You can't see,
So-
but I am.
Whatever team I get, they're fucking winning, baby. Even if it's the Asian team, let's fucking go. That's
Okay.
all I'm saying. My team,
Even the Asian team, he said.
I'm gonna
I
pump
want-
them the fuck up.
I
They won't
wanna-
understand me, but I'm gonna get them hyped,
You're
dude.
gonna do like a Oh my god.
Oh, dude, they're getting so many pep talks. It's gonna be unreal. I'm gonna call. Oh,
Dude,
we're gonna have
pep
meditation
talks-
settings.
Or not pep talks, but being excited and being hyped up is so important. I've learned. I didn't think it was going to be. I thought that as soon as you get in the game, the muscle memory is going to take over and stuff like that. But it's a really good counter thing to do for like the nerves of being on stage and stuff like that. Is being pumped
Toxic.
up.
I'm gonna fucking no. Your team's going down, baby. I'm gonna have team. We're gonna have morning meditation sessions. Morning meditation sessions. We're gonna have some meditations. We're gonna think about what we want to do to accomplish that day, right? So this is called internally like just calming yourself down before a match or whatever game you're playing, and you're just gonna focus on what goal you want to accomplish that night or in that game. So for that day, I'm gonna have my players think about winning
Visualize
BlizzCon over
it.
and over. Yeah, visualize over and over again them winning BlizzCon,
Yeah,
and we're gonna
that's
fucking win, and then they're gonna feel nice enough and cut me a piece of that check. You know what I'm saying, baby? Woo! No, I'll just be happy. I'll just be happy for them to win. And if anybody fucking messes with my team, Toxic or Shiraz,
What?
they're in bed by 8.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I'm trying to win BlizzCon, baby.
Dude, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna. I mean, I know that you're up for it, but yeah, it's gonna be crazy. These guys are. I mean, this is what they've been working for their whole year, and they're here now, and they're ready to compete. But they're also gonna be so tempted to party. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
That's why I hope we get an Asian team.
Yeah,
I just want an NA team to win this year.
I do
Yeah,
too.
me too. That'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, just fucking biased against Europeans and Asians, huh?
Well, I'm just
Okay,
Racist.
About
let's,
Marco.
let's talk a little bit about Healing Stat or Talbytree saying that he wants to show, like in his interviews of the NA at EU regionals, in his interviews at their, and they played it over and over and over again, and he kept saying at the end, I just want to show NA how much more dominant EU is. And every time I hear that, I just want to go and like
Wait, who said
message
that?
one of the NA teams, and I'm like, it's time to practice, all right, man. I don't care if you're asleep right now. Are you watching this at 6 a.m.? But we gotta get up. We need to practice right now.
He's
Because, like,
preparing really hard though. He's preparing really hard. They've been,
Dude.
I think they're watching streams of Asians and stuff too. They
Wait, who's that?
Talbytree.
Let's just say he needs to prepare really hard.
Ooh. I wouldn't mind if the Koreans won. But
That would be an upset.
Like
It would
Toxic
be
said-
really good for all
said-
esports.
Koreans win everything in esports now.
That's
Like,
true.
Let's get some.
You gotta keep them at bay.
Some NA pride.
Dude, I don't know. I got a lot of NA pride, man.
It's really hard, man. I like everyone in every NA team, man.
Oh, I do too. It's just I host tournaments for NA. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like-
It's hard to pick, dude. Damn, it's really hard to pick.
Boatar's gonna win. Dude, is Boatar's turbo actually going to beat the NA RMDs? I'm unconvinced.
Those are two really good fucking RMDs.
Is Boatar's is Boatar's Tobo really gonna beat?
Boatar's Tobo.
Bro,
Hey,
dub, dub, dub.
you're tired.
Wait, if I get their team, then they're gonna win.
Get out of here, Elb. You're not getting their team.
I'm actually so curious. So I get to manage now. I just want to know.
I'll probably end up just rooting for whoever who you're managing, honestly, because I don't really have like both.
We have to make posters.
Because
though.
I was gonna either
You
prefer
just don't have a
Zuni or
preference?
Adam, and they're both gone. So whatever.
Oh, just your homies. But I mean, but, like a lot of these guys have a crazy backstory behind them too to get involved with. Like if you're looking at like Tempo Storm and stuff like that, I mean, Peekaboo is like known around the world. I shit you not. Like I was talking to some of the people who were in China, and China was rebroadcasting GCDs and getting crazy viewership, like 20,000 concurrent viewers and stuff. And I was talking to the guy who was rebroadcasting and casting him. Like Peekaboo is like a god over there. Like he is like Faker in China. You know what I mean? And like there's a lot of following on Tempo Storm. It's pretty crazy. And then you do have the RMD in the 4-player comp. They also have Elite. They have those composition changes, but can Peekaboo play a Shadow Priest? I guess everyone's still unconvinced right now that he can play at the highest level because it isn't ult. But I'm very curious to see.
I think that the whole active he can't play it well, and then everybody doesn't trust him to play well. I think that might be an act.
Really.
I think he might have it.
You think he's ready? He just didn't want to pull it out yet.
Yeah, there's no need for him to pull it out. What? In the RMD mirrors for regionals? I mean, really? What? I mean,
Yeah.
what they win? 20,000 was first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it worth? Is it? Yeah, 50. Is it worth pulling out when you know you could win BlizzCon potentially?
So you think Peekaboo potentially dropped 30 grand to keep this under this hat to win
But
it all?
no, it's not until he dropped me because they probably were confident against Cubsy's RMD. Although, if Cubsy's RMD wins, by the way,
I think there was a little bit. I think
Hold
there
on,
was a
hold on.
little bit of that though.
Real quick,
It's true.
real quick, if their RMD wins, master prediction guy here for the rest of life. All I'm saying. For anybody who doesn't know, Cubsy, if you didn't know, I picked you guys to win your qualifiers and regionals after I spectated your first game versus whoever in that one qualifying.
Dude, if they can pull out a really good Holy Pally Godcom, they're gonna do really well.
I'm just excited for the games, man.
Dude, I'm so excited for the games. There's a lot of hype building up. I mean, there's always hype between like EU versus NA. I feel like this year,
I'm kind of hopeful that I get their team, that I get juveniles
you get juveniles.
to manage.
Interesting.
Because
You hear that,
I'll
Cubsy?
take them to the top, baby. We'll get some meditation in. We'll get some visualizing, dude. We'll get some hype fucking yoga going.
Hi, Pan.
Ooh, Peter Pan.
Cute.
But no, real talk though, I don't care. I mean, whoever Blizzard decides to give me, I'll be down for it, and we'll have a great time.
Real quick, talking about the finals of the NA regionals again. There was $30,000 on the line, but I feel like there was a little bit of pride too, because like there's nothing more fair than a mirror, right? And then when you're losing in a mirror, they don't want to be losing in the mirror. They want to beat in a mirror. They don't want to lose by countercomp, or they don't want to win by countercomping. That was almost like it was probably like losing in their own heads. You know what I mean? Because RMD is like their thing. Like Jamili on Mage, Starships on Druid, Peekaboo on Rogue. That's all how they're all known for. And I think that was also a pretty big factor in them not switching comps either. Dude, I don't know. We'll see. We shall see.
Baby.
Hi,
Jason, we didn't say hi to him either. Hey, buddy.
Jason's here, dude. Jason, you need to get back on our lives, dude. Never
Yeah.
seen you.
Yeah, oh, people aren't even considering the Ebola, but Ebola is like 30% win rate against RMD. But at the same time, we're talking EU RMDs, are we not? And I'm convinced that NA RMDs, I don't know if they're necessarily better, but they're definitely different.
Mhm.
Definitely different. Hi, bees.
I just, I don't know, man. It's whoever. So the whole regionals finals thing, you're paying for $250,000 to hide a comp. And maybe he wasn't confident on the Shadow Breeze then, but I think for BlizzCon, there's no way he's not going to be confident on it. Like, you have to have that, I think.
And
That's
play
why
some rogue.
that's where I want WoW to go, is that people are confident in multiple classes.
Hell
Kinda
yeah.
like
That's
Reki
the goal.
is right
That's
now.
why the 4-player format was even introduced, was to just show people that having more comps does give you an advantage. Though the RMD dominating it kinda hurt us in regards to trying to prove that. But I think this is my personal speculation, and don't hate me if I'm wrong, but I feel like in Legion, when Blizzard has the tools to be able to balance PvP a bit better, you're gonna see teams with more tools and more compositions available to them having the advantage. I don't think you're going to see these dominant R&D comps come out, at least not for as long as they have. Like, people will learn to counter them.
Yeah, it's the perfect world, huh? Where, like, you can have a dominant comp, but there's a counter comp to it, and that if you're, like, Gareki or a good multi-classer, then you're like, oh, I'll just hop on this, right?
Imagine 4-player teams with only Gorekis. Yeah, like,
That's
Goreki,
exciting,
like,
dude. You can play any comp.
Dude, they're gonna, like, you know how, like, you watch, like, drafting? Well, I'm not saying that WoW needs drafting.
Like a
but I'm
MOBA,
trying to say, yeah, like you see, like, if you see, like, a composition get locked in, and it's a crazy composition, like, you see, like, freaking Enhancement Shaman, like, Feral Druid or something like that, you're just like, wait, what? Because these guys can multi-class to the point that they can counter specific stuff. Dude, you're getting me nerdgasming all over. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
We're kind of getting on a wild tangent. I mean, to end it all here, yeah, we're excited.
Woo! World of Warcraft.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's
It's gone in general, dude. Oh.
So if people want to hang out at BuzzCon, we're all gonna be there. Come up and say hi. I will sign nipples and ass. Never mind.
Whoa.
Shit.
Hmm.
Whatever. Anyways, as we're wrapping up, if you guys have any more questions, make sure you ask in chat. But real quick, we're gonna do some plugs. GCD tournament is on Saturday, the 6v6. Fucking guys, be there. It starts at 5 o'clock Eastern. And then right after, we're going to have the Twitch prom hosted right here, twitch.tv/blackhole project. And we will have, it'll be awesome, at 12 midnight Eastern, 9 Pacific. Will be Twitch prom here. Make sure you guys check that out. You guys can, and then you guys plug your Twitters and shit.
You want us to go?
Shit.
We'll go.
Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah, we're
Oh, I thought they were gonna plug first. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
You guys, you guys.
Everybody,
Yeah, you.
Okay. So yeah, my I guess follow GCD TV on Twitter first. So to follow GCD on Twitter, that's where you can get all the updates on our upcoming tournaments, our upcoming events, and follow us on there. Would also like just keep you up to date on everything that we're doing, because we're going to be doing some crazy stuff in the future. The future is looking amazing in terms of WoW Esports. So if you want to keep up to date on everything WoW Esports, that is the beacon to do so. So to follow that, it's at GCD TV with a little underscore, an underdash. And then follow me, my personal Twitter. It is at DMachine52, and
I'm at clutter_GCD.
boom.
Awesome. You guys can follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/blackholepc. Mario and all our Twitters are linked down below. Again, make sure Saturday GCD tournament at 5 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you guys are there to watch some great fucking 6v6 Goneus action. And then after on this channel exactly, it'll be Twitch prom. Dress up, bring a drink, bring a date. We're gonna have some fun. It's gonna be nice, nice, cool event to hang out with friends. And yeah, we're gonna have a ton of fun. That's 12 Eastern, 9 Pacific.
Saturday's a good day, man.
Me and Hannah are going to be there too.
And then a prom, like.
If you still need a date,
Good day.
I will be doing date night Friday night on my channel, twitch.tv/Elbreth. Date night with Elbreth. We'll be having live call-ins, so you can ask whoever you want to Twitch prom there. There's a couple single ladies, a couple single ladies, so make sure you guys are there to find a date to Twitch prom. If not, come stag. We're gonna have fun anyways. Yeah. Anybody else have anything to say?
I'm going to get dressed up for Twitch prom, dude.
Me too.
Me too. Yeah.
I sold my prom dresses literally a month ago. I'm really mad about that.
Wow.
Yeah, and they've been in my closet for years.
Who knew you need a prom dress for
I know,
internet?
right? I'm so upset.
Everyone here has a date, though. By the way, yeah. Like I think.
I'm wearing.
What do you wear? Oh, you know what you're going to wear? I know what I'm going to wear too.
Me too.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, bye stream. Bye chat.
Awesome. We're the Black Hole Project. This will be uploaded to YouTube, so if you missed any of it, I'll have it uploaded on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter. Be there. Thank you, David and Hannah, for being here. It was an awesome time.
Yes.
Thank you
Fantastic.
for having
Appreciate
us. It was
It's been fun. Thank you for inviting us.
Apologize for the rants we went on, but I feel like they were pretty productive.
They're nice rants.
They were fun.
Yeah.
Good rants.
Trust
Hi,
me.
guys.
Of course I have a date. This is my date.
Oh, the Chusky's asked if you had a date.
Yeah.
Clutter, do you have a date?
Oh, should we?
Is that a question?
Hold on, we should host somebody.
Oh yeah.
Who's streaming?
Let me log back into Black Hole. Hold on.
Let me look. Oh my god, yeah. What is Peter Pan wearing?
What is Peter Pan?
He's gonna wear just a bow tie.
It's a big deal. I don't really see anybody. We could host Big Miranda if we wanted to. We could host. We could host Ben Ricky. Just cause.
Is he still streaming
Serious?
CSGO?
Host-
He's playing CS.
Yeah, let's just host him, dude.
Okay, let's do it.
Alright.
Alright.
I'll see you guys in his chat too. I'll hang out in there. For a
Yeah,
while.
I'm in there too.
Bye.
See you guys.